cobblestone streets echoing with silence. Geppetto, a craftsman of wood, alone in his workshop. His heart ached, a void where a son should be. Years whispered by, each one etching deeper lines of longing onto his face. Townsfolk saw a kind man, carving toys for children he'd never have. They saw the sadness in his eyes, the gentle smile that never quite reached them. They didn't see the darkness blooming in his soul, the whispers of forbidden magic he entertained in his solitude. Geppetto wasn't a bad man, not inherently. But desperation can twist even the purest intentions. His desire for a son, an heir to his craft and his love, festered into an obsession, consuming him from the inside out. One stormy night, amidst the howling wind and torrential rain, a mysterious peddler appeared at Geppetto's door. He offered solace, a solution to the craftsman's silent plea, an ancient grimoire bound in human skin, whispering promises of life from lifelessness. The book pulsed with an unseen energy. Its pages, filled with arcane symbols and rituals, spoke of forbidden magic, of breathing life into the inanimate. The price? A life for a life, a soul for a soul. Geppetto hesitated, the weight of his desire battling with the fear of the unknown. The desire for a son, for someone to fill the gaping hole in his life, overwhelmed his apprehension. He clung to the grimoire, a beacon of hope in his desolate world. This book, this dark and terrible power, was his only chance. With feverish intensity, Geppetto began his dark work. He poured his heart and soul into carving the perfect son, a puppet of unparalleled beauty. Pine for hair, cherry for lips, and eyes that shone with an almost lifelike quality. Pinocchio, he named him, a name whispered by the wind, or perhaps by the grimoire itself. The ritual was long, arduous, and terrifyingly exhilarating. The workshop pulsed with otherworldly energy, casting grotesque shadows that danced on the walls. As the final incantation left his lips, a jolt of energy surged through the room, and Pinocchio's eyes snapped open. Pinocchio moved with a grace that belied his wooden limbs, his laughter echoing through the workshop, filling the silence that had haunted Geppetto for years. But beneath the joy, a creeping dread began to take root in Geppetto's heart. What had he done? Pinocchio, innocent and full of wonder, saw Geppetto as his father, his creator, his protector. He yearned for his love, his approval, unaware of the dark bargain that breathed life into him. Geppetto, burdened by his secret, showered Pinocchio with affection, but it was always tinged with a subtle fear. He taught Pinocchio to walk, to talk, to laugh. Pinocchio, eager to please, soaked up his every word, his wooden heart brimming with love and trust. The guilt gnawed at him, yet he clung to the illusion he had created. As Pinocchio grew, so did his curiosity. He began to question the world outside their workshop, the whispers of the townsfolk. He found the hidden grimoire, its leather cover cold and unsettling to the touch. The truth, hidden within its pages, called to him. The puppet, no longer oblivious, confronted Geppetto. The workshop, once filled with laughter, became a battleground of emotions. Pinocchio's wooden features hardened, his voice trembling with betrayal. Geppetto, his facade crumbling, could offer no comfort. The truth hung heavy in the air, a suffocating shroud over their reality. The puppet, created from love, now represented the darkness within Geppetto's soul. The workshop door creaked open, framing a heartbroken puppet stepping out into the night. Pinocchio, betrayed by the only father he knew, was alone in a world he didn't understand. Geppetto, consumed by guilt and the fear of losing his creation, could only watch as Pinocchio disappeared into the darkness. The grimoire lay open on the workbench, its pages rustling softly in the breeze from the open door. A single line glowed with an ominous light. The price must be paid. The question lingered, unanswered, a sinister promise hanging in the air. Would Pinocchio ever forgive Geppetto's deceit? And what price would be exacted for the magic that brought him to life? The answers, like the shadows stretching from the workshop into the night, remained elusive, leaving a chilling sense of dread and anticipation hanging in the air.